In this video, we are going to make same-day crunchy sourdough breadsticks. And in an effort to make the video as short as possible, I have pre-measured the flours, the water, and then we're going to measure out the starter. Let's get started. I adapted this recipe after trying a few different varieties, and I like this one because it is a blend of hand mixing and then using the dough hook on the mixer. I took my starter, which is very active and lively. I took it out of the refrigerator about an hour ago to let it soften up for this recipe. And I always use my starter right out of the refrigerator because it is a very lively starter. Okay, let's get started. In this recipe, it has 240 grams of flour, either all-purpose or bread flour or a combination. I'm doing a combination, so 120 of all-purpose and 120 of bread flour. 5 grams of salt. That's already in there, and I've mixed it together. And for the wet portion, it is 120 grams, and I use warm water, warm filtered tap water, 30 grams of olive oil, which I've already put in there, and we are going to add 50 grams of the starter. And I wanted to save this part so you can see how the starter looks. It's nice and soft and pliable. 50 grams is usually kind of about a blob like that. All right. Pretty good. It's actually 54, but it doesn't have to be totally exact, I have learned. Going to mix the starter, the oil, and the water together to soften the starter. You can see it just breaks down a little bit. Add it to the flour. I'm a fan of the stick. I think it's very simple, easy to clean. And what I'm doing here is mixing to combine. So all the flour is hydrated. Use my bench scraper, scrape down the stick. Using the bench scraper, just bring it together. Use my hand there at the end to make sure all of the flour here is hydrated on the bottom. So the dough has come together. It's very soft. Going to form it into a ball. I have this heat pad here. If you've seen some of my other videos, this is a heat pad. I have it on high. I'm going to put it on high. Cover this, let it rest for an hour, and then we'll be ready to do the final mixing and shaping of the breadsticks. It's been an hour and the dough has rested. It's very soft. Now we're going to use the mixer with the dough hook. And it's recommended to do it for about 5 minutes. On low. It's been 5 minutes to stretch the dough, but I actually roll it. I just find that it's easier. After it's stretched, we're going to cut it, and then we're going to put it into strips. And then we dip the strips into a topping. I have poppy seed and minced garlic here, and I think that's a great combination. So what I like to do, first we're going to roll this out into a large rectangle. Fold it in half because I want shorter strips. Okay, that looks nice. This is a little thick on this side. I'm going to cut these and then we're going to stretch them. Oops. So now that you have the rectangle, I'm going to cut them into strips. The first will be a little oddball. And when you're cutting on the silpat, use a plastic knife. These are homemade, so I think it's nice for them not to be perfectly the same size. I'm going to start here. I'm going to roll them into the topping now and then stretch them. Try to get them as long as you can and leave about a ½ inch space in between. Typically go back and re-stretch them and put them a little closer together. The baking time is around 35 minutes. This is the first tray. I decided to bump up the heat a little bit to brown them, so I put it up to 375. I put this in at 375, uncovered for 15 minutes. Let these cool on the sheet, but they are crispy. That's what we're looking for. Spin them around a little bit. I'm going to put them back in for another 10 minutes. The same day sourdough crunchy breadsticks are great. You might have to play around with the temperature and the time with your oven. I did a variety with a little bit of convection bake and it going between 350 to 375. It will depend on how your oven works and how hot it is, but that worked for my oven pretty well. And they have an all-around nice brown color. They look nice in a jar, perfect for a charcuterie board or to serve on a flat plate like this with a dip or a sauce, or to serve alongside soup or salad. I think it's really versatile. You can jazz up the dough with putting in some herb, let's say oregano, thyme, maybe some chives. You can embellish it. You can change the thickness. You can see the variety here is thin to thicker. You can play with that, so that would also be a variety for baking. Overall, they're very quick. It doesn't take a lot of time. And if you need something the same day, this is a good recipe to try. So give the crunchy sourdough breadsticks a try. I will place a link to the recipe in the description so you can print that out from my blog. Thanks for watching. Check out other sourdough videos in my playlist. Thanks for watching. Let's see if our pup likes it. Here she is.